Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, I want to take you to a story that is doing the rounds regarding what RAILA Amolo Odinga pronounced during the burial ceremony of Wycliffe Oparanya's brother. Now, RAILA seems to be trailing his guns on Japhet Koome, Kithure Kindiki, and Bungei, the county commandant, Nairobi county commandant. Now, there is something that RAILA Amolo Odinga mentioned there, and I think RAILA was trying to make a reference to the demonstrations which took place in the year 2022. I hope you remember the demonstrations of Azimio against the government on the high taxations and the policies which the government was trying to invoke, things which were going to make the lives or livelihoods of Kenyans become too expensive. So I want us to go to a statement that RAILA Amolo Odinga has mentioned, because RAILA talked about roping in the issue of ICC, that people like Japhet Koome, people like Kithure Kindiki and Bungei should carry their own cross. Now, before we get to that analysis, please like this video. It's so important if you like this video, and I'm so grateful for everyone who has been liking our video, and I don't take that for granted. Subscribe to our channel if you've not subscribed before, and to existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Now, if you listen to the statement that RAILA Amolo Odinga said, in fact, I'm going to share a video shortly, and you will get to understand what RAILA Amolo Odinga said there. So from the video, you will get to understand that RAILA is not going to leave these people just go scot-free. Someone like Japhet Koome is one of those people who has been blamed for the deaths of Kenyans, innocent Kenyans, because of the directives which he kept on issuing.
Tulisema huyu bwana Koome atoke. Sasa sisi mwaka jana tulipeleka yeye Hague kwa ICC. Mambo bado yuko kule kwa Hague. Akaniambia mimi yeye haogopi Hague. Nikamwambia wakati yako itafika. Kilio cha kifo halisikii dawa.
We are not at all intimidated by those letters. Hata ukisema nini enda huko. I have patriotic police officers who will take over from me and do the job. There's somebody, we lost 20 million in one day. Is that letter, has that been mentioned? Or is just mentioning Koome to intimidate him? That will not happen. I will not be intimidated. Waandika barua tu.
Sasa bwana Koome jana tulisema toke na akatoka. Haitoshi. Yule bwana Bungei ambaye iko Nairobi, mjinga zaidi, afuate. Lakini usiwatoe hapo. Waziri ambaye anahusika na mambo ya usalama ashtakiwe. Kuna masharti mengi zaidi.
If I may take you to 2022, there's a time Japhet Koome issued a very disturbing directive, and that made the police react severely on Kenyans, and the resultant of that reaction was that deaths were experienced. So we also know about the issue of Kithure Kindiki. You know, before the date where Parliament was invaded by the peaceful demonstrators, Kithure Kindiki issued a statement, and that statement is what did not sit well with the youths, actually the Gen Zs, who realized that this was just like trying to silence them, trying to gag them, trying to push them into a corner where they can't even voice their opinion. So as a result of that statement from Kithure Kindiki, the youths became agitated, and that's why you find that they had to go to Parliament, because you know that it was a second reading and voting was taking place on the finance bill. Now it was a do or die kind of thing. So youths realized that they cannot be cowed. They cannot be forced to keep quiet when things are not going accordingly. So I can say the statement by Kithure Kindiki is what agitated the youths to make the kind of reaction they made. So RAILA is saying that these are people who must bear the burden. They must carry the responsibility. You know, it's not easy now to apportion the blame on William Ruto being the president of the Republic of Kenya, and because William Ruto keeps saying that the police is totally independent, that he does not direct the police, that is what he has kept on saying publicly in the public domain. That is what is existing, that the police are totally independent. There's a time during inauguration of Ruto, and I think you remember that history, he made it publicly that he was going to sign a bill that was going to give the police mandate to even control their own budget. It means William Ruto was publicly trying to distance himself from any involvement with the police. But I know, and based on what I've seen on the comment section, many have said that it's not possible. Nobody can agree to the fact that Ruto is not part and parcel of the police messes. People believe that Ruto could have been issuing orders behind the scene, but publicly we know that the person who has been issuing orders is Japhet Koome, because he's the IG. Now he's the former IG. So Raila has said that this is the right time to nail these people because they are out of office, they are civilian. Japhet Koome is just a former IG. Kindiki is a former CS, internal security issues. So this is the right time that these people are supposed to be taken to ICC. You remember there's a time Raila talked about this issue of taking Japhet Koome to ICC. But you know what Japhet Koome did? He said that he is not afraid of ICC. But back then Raila told him that time will come. So in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, the video that I've shared talks about a Raila Amolo Odinga who is telling Japhet Koome that you said, I told you that time will come and this is the right time. Mind you, taking a sitting IG to ICC can be practically almost impossible. But it is possible, but they didn't do it. You know, when Karim Khan, the ICC prosecutor, chief prosecutor, when he came to Kenya, he made a decision that he was not going to involve himself with cases that are from Kenya, that he was going to hand it over to someone else to be the person who is in charge. So that means what Karim Khan was trying to do is trying to, you know, katika hali ya kujitoa katika ile mess ambayo angelaumiwa kwamba ni yeye ndiye amekuwa akisupport serikali. You know, the relationship between Karim Khan and Ruto during the 2007 to 2015 there. You know, the ICC case, because Karim Khan was the lawyer who was representing Uhuru and Ruto. So because of that reason, and Ruto being the president, Karim Khan realized that the best thing to do ilikuwa ni kujitoa kwa hiyo kesi, so that he hands it over to someone else who will take charge of the case and probably take it to another level. So what we are foreseeing here, you know, if at all the issue of Japhet Koome and Kithure Kindiki is taken to court, then most likely someone else will handle it, despite the fact that Karim Khan is a chief prosecutor of ICC, but someone else is going to handle that case. Investigations will be done. Of course, what is being witnessed, the body bags from MKURU kwa NJENGA, the valley, you know, of the bodies which are being retrieved from that place have already gotten global attention, and most channels like Al Jazeera, like BBC, like WION, like Reuters are talking about that ordeal. Nobody seems to be liking what is happening there, you know. And this is why even William Ruto had to make a bold statement of saying that investigations must be done. I mean, this is for the first time he's coming out clear, because this is now a total embarrassment to his government. He talked about there will be no judicial killing, but what is happening there, what is being witnessed at MKURU kwa NJENGA is exactly judicial killings, extrajudicial killings. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you make of this statement from Raila Amolo Odinga saying that Japhet Koome, Kithure Kindiki, and the county commander of Nairobi, that is Bungei, should all be handed over to ICC? Mind you, the person who made Japhet Koome resign is Azimio, the group. Azimio, because the moment Edwin Sifuna released a statement from Azimio that they were demanding that Japhet Koome exit, the same day Japhet Koome exited, now they're demanding that Bungei should also follow suit. No, most likely he will have to exit, or he will decide to stay on. But the call is to have him exit the scene so that more investigation can be done on their offices. Ladies and gentlemen, perhaps if you're watching this video and do not subscribe, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.